This weekend I am at MomoCon and I am surrounded by content creators. Joining me again on the Content Bebop. Today I have with me Miss Afro-Cocoa Puffs. The pleasure is definitely all mine. We're at MomoCon and I just ran into a cosplayer, Miss Luna.
How you doing?
Content Bebop. Today I have with me
Hash Brown Cosplay.
Hash Brown Cosplay. TikTokers, YouTubers, Twitchers. Follow along as I find these content creators and find out their process for their journeys.
Get these butterflies out because this shit sucks.
You still get butterflies?
Yes.
So
You don't?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I just thought you'd be over it.
No, you do not get over it. You never get over that turning the camera on and like, okay, here we go. I'm talking to my audience. It's just the camera. It still sucks. But that's a good intro. What's going on, everybody? It's me, Mark, and I'm back again with another bloodography video, and I'm here live on tape at MomoCon 2023, and I ran into my cameraman. He's been here this whole time. But this is Marcel, or Mars, or what is it? Marcel Maker?
Marcel the Maker,
okay.
AKA anyway, yep.
He has a bunch of social disorders and can't figure out his name.
I really, man, so many cool ones.
But anyway, he runs the Content Bebop. He makes content for content creators. If you are someone out there who is struggling, like me, to make content and getting used to being in front of the camera, just editing tips, how to delete things like what Facebook with that one video. If you don't know your colors, he got 8 hours of color videos on his channel.
Right.
I'm just messing with
trying
you.
to get those watch hours up. Stop. It's a trick and hack for another time.
All right, another time. But Content Bebop, please check him out. Link will be in the description. He's one of the featured channels on my friends list on my page. But I just want to get him in front of the camera and just pick his brain because he's at MomoCon 2023.
MomoCon.
And this is your first time being pressed for a convention.
Is it?
For this type of convention. I'm not talking like hair
I thought
shows
we did
and
this
stuff.
last year.
I did this last year.
You're right, you did this last year. I was
You
just
just
very
was
close
here.
to you.
Yes, you
you're
was
right,
just
you're right.
here.
My bad. Right. Yeah, but yeah, so this is cool, man. Minus, whenever someone gets here that we can actually do an interview with, it's gonna be even better. But it is pretty cool. I guess you get your little extra press ribbon at the bottom, which is
It means
cool.
something to somebody.
Hey, free coffee, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
free
man,
coffee.
I love coffee. So.
And Dasani, not that Aquafina stuff.
Hey, man, come on now.
But tell me a little bit more about your channel. I know you've been working on your channel. I know you've been churning out content. You are doing shorts. You do a lot. You own your own production company. Booby Video. Bubby. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
It just
Same thing, really. You know, kind of.
Bubby Video, MSW Creative Services. This is the man. If you need a commercial, you need anything professionally done, he got his own van. Like, come on with the graphics on it. It looks dope. But tell the audience, tell my audience, my nerdy audience, about your channel and what it is you do and what you're trying to accomplish.
So my channel is still in the early makings. It's called The Content Bebop, and my channel is about just really, I want to, so obviously I do professional video services, right? So I've been a camera operator, a DP on sets. I worked on commercial sets, all kinds of sets, whatever. It's not a bragging session, but I just want you to know where I come from. And so it's really, I want to show other people what I know how to do, right? Because I've learned now that I'm in the industry that there's some things that I just want to help other people kind of get into that, not into that industry, but just create content.
Right.
Because I thought at first I wanted to be like a big director, work on big sets and all that, but then I realized it was more so just creating that I enjoyed, not so much the environment of Hollywood and things. I just like creating content, and it's such a big world. Like the content creator economy is so huge.
Yeah,
you know,
it
allows them to be here at MomoCon. Like, how does it just? It's so intertwined. Like, anyway, you can do your and I wanted to show people that your camera is such a great tool. It's not just for, it's not for whatever you thinking it's just about. It's not. Your camera is such a great tool. Like, this is something that up until recently, a lot of people didn't have access to. Like, you didn't have the ability to stream or go live right out of your pocket. Like, that's something that I still think is in the early stages of content creation. It's just really gonna blow up in a good way,
Right.
in the future to come.
I agree.
And I'm helping people learn, teaching people how to harness that and what to do with it, you know?
Okay, cool. So let me ask you this. So you've been, technically you've been doing YouTube for a minute, but this is your official channel? This is your channel?
I'm finally taking this seriously. We've done some channels
Yeah,
together
we've
in the
done
past.
some
Don't go
channels.
digging deep into YouTube.
Please don't.
But
I'm like, but I don't have to do any of this.
You don't have to do anything when you work for yourself. So I
Because I'm
guess
not finna fire myself. Actually, I kind of need to fire myself.
yeah,
Please
we
don't.
had a couple
of
endeavors.
things. Yeah,
Yeah.
just look for it.
Yeah,
but,
we have, yeah.
But I want to ask you this. What has been, let's say, the number one lesson you have learned from going from just the production side of things to just content creation? Because they're similar, but they're vastly different.
They are vastly different. The number one thing I've learned is to just, you know, and correct me if I'm not answering the question, but when you say the number one lesson I've learned, this is just the first thing that's coming to my mind. But it's just like, you learn so much about who you are as a content creator. I mean, you learn who you are in life, period. Anything you do. You can be a cook, a camera person, whatever. You're just going to learn who you are living in this world. But something about being forced to sit in front of a camera, in front of a mirror, and really just feel yourself out, you know, hearing your voice for the first time, looking at your own mannerisms. You have to be very self-aware because sometimes, you know, I know a lot of people just personally that have zero self-awareness. They do things and it's like they don't understand how it's being perceived.
Right.
Hey, you get in front of the camera, you for yourself will see how you are perceived, and the people in the comments will tell you. It's really, honestly, that's like one of my, that's why I'm so passionate about it, because it really just makes you grow as a person.
Yeah,
as a human being. It just will make you grow, hopefully in a good way, but it will force you to grow as a human being.
Or it will eat at your soul,
Yes,
and
it
you will just die a lot on the inside. Like,
Yes,
trust
you
me,
will.
there are comments on videos that we've done on your channel. I'm like, Jesus, that shirt is my brand. What are you talking about? You calling me for wearing the shirt with a graphic on it.
People are so, anyway.
Yeah, it still sucks. But you're doing good with the shorts. Like every
Yeah, man,
2
I
or
love the
3
shorts.
shorts you're doing, at least go over 2K every now and then.
Yeah, which is a lot for me. I'm like, man, shorts is where it's at.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I've been growing my channel by repurposing shorts and things like that. But your long form content, you do a lot of good long form content, and I cannot wait to see what you come up with from this con.
I cannot either.
Very interesting what he comes up with from MomoCon.
It will
Very
be
interesting.
It will be, but I am surrounded. Again, everyone here has a camera in their pocket. Everybody here is dang near content creator, so I'm gonna figure something out.
Right.
I got a few interviews coming up with some people.
Right. So let me ask you this: you've come to these cons a few times. This isn't your first MomoCon.
It's not. Yeah.
But what has made this year different from previous MomoCons or previous conventions you've gone to in the past?
Being pressed and having my own YouTube channel, having a reason to be here.
Right.
It's not just here having a good time.
Right.
At least now I have some sort of purpose, you know. Finding these interviews, coming up with ideas, more closely intertwined with my friends and helping them create their content. So it's not just fun, it's a smidge of work involved in here, you know?
A smidge of work.
Smidge of work.
A smidge of work. He is lying. This is, we is doing this for free because we just want to.
But
I have been tired since before we got here.
Man.
Just planning all the questions for all the guests that may or may not show up for the interview.
pow.
I stopped stressing because there's so many people, like even just me, and I know you've got exponentially more people than I do for interviews lined up, and it's like so much research you have to do on these people. I've learned not to stress it too much. I'm just gonna ask a few general questions and just kind of let the energy flow, and just like, kind of just ask questions as they come with the people.
What have been like I know it's only like day 3, we're just in the afternoon part, the after dark MomoCon stuff ain't happened yet, but so far, what has been your 3 big highlights from this year's con?
My friend, your friend, JB versus the world. I loved his panel, man. That was pretty cool, man.
Yes.
Okay. You saw WandaVision?
Yes.
You saw Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier, yes.
Okay. Why did military vet Sam Wilson have so much trouble keeping his houseboat when Korean British robot Vision was able to buy a house?
Because he's black.
That
was cool. That was cool.
Not only was I pleasantly surprised, I was thoroughly entertained.
I'm
proud of him. Like, man, shout out to JB. Like,
I don't want to say it like I was expecting him to fail.
No, no. Never expecting him to fail, but just seeing him thrive in this situation.
Yeah, my boy comes alive.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
and
Like
I be
me.
trying to tell him, like, like you too. Like, y'all really come alive. This is where you should be, man. In front of this camera. I think it's the thing that sucks though is there's so many different aspects to it, like the writing, the planning, the shooting, the editing. And if you don't like one of those aspects, it kind of slows the entire process down.
Yes. But I will say, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I will say the more you do it,
the more
used to you get to doing it. Like, I've been doing press and all this stuff for like, this is my second year, and I've been doing the Blurcast, shout out Blurcast, Spotify is on everywhere. Just even that, prepping for those interviews and researching those guests, people I've never heard of, independent comic book artists and writers, prepares me for this.
Yeah.
Like, just this morning, I was expecting one person that I prepared for, and it's a whole different person. Let me sit here in Wikipedia, IMDb, cool. You draw pictures. You do more than draw pictures. You work for Mattel. You do this. You do that. You did an ad for Coca-Cola. The Miles Morales interview I did is dope. That's going to be really good when I put it up. Because for me, I know you say you just going to generic your questions and stuff. I like finding the question that makes the guest say that's a good question.
I know, and I think it's freaking me out because I'm really trying to dig and find that great question. I'm trying to take the stress off. But you're right. You don't want to be asking the same questions that they've heard a thousand times.
But you do want to not stump them, but you want them to pause and be like,
huh,
wait a
that's
minute.
a good one.
I've never heard that one before. You never asked me. I didn't even remember I did that. How did you know? Yeah, that's the type of reactions I want. I think that makes good content.
It makes great content, man. They remember you.
Yeah, they definitely remember you.
So next year you get more privileges. Like, hey, okay, I remember you. You got to ask good questions.
Yeah.
But okay, anyway, number 2 was
that was a tangent.
Yeah, that was for one. How we get off on that? But my friends being here, man, I mean, we've done this before, but I mean, it's still cool though. I got friends here that have not been here before, and my boy JB, his brother's here. We all decided to go in and get a spot that we're really close to the con, so it's really just kind of we in the energy of it.
Right.
So this is good. I think that's number 2, man, because I would like to do it again.
All right, good vibes.
Yeah. And number 3, the costumes. As always, the costumes. Yeah.
The cosplayers, always step it up. Always step up the game. Just hands down, black cosplayers this year, superb. Excellent.
Oh yeah.
I have yet to see. It's like, how your mama say you ain't coming out my house looking any kind of way type of thing. It's like they said I'm not coming out the house and not look like I'm dressed to the 9s and 10s in my cosplay.
I mean, these cosplays look really good.
Yeah,
they're really good actually. So they're really stepping it up, man. MomoCon is on this. I wish I could see the numbers every year. Are they getting big? Obviously they're getting bigger.
It was 60,000 people here yesterday.
60,000. So what's the day then? If yesterday was 60,000.
Today's gonna be their biggest day. We won't know until registration closes,
right.
And then they do all the numbers and crunching.
But that line was
that line is crazy.
It was literally zigzagging through the registration. It was so long, but it was moving though. So that's a good. They can't control. It's a good thing to have so many people. But they can't control how fast the line goes, and it was moving, so that was good to see.
Right, yeah.
But those are my top 3, man.
All right, gotcha. So let me ask you this: since you're the content bebop, your channel's about creating content.
Yes.
How will you, in the future, approach creating content for a con like this? It's a big con. There's a lot to cover. You can get press. You can do volunteer work. You can do everything. For you personally, how would you approach next year's MomoCon?
So to be honest, next year's MomoCon is really, I want to just get a little deeper, dive a little deeper into who's here in this world. Because obviously I got my toe dipped into, I mean, I'm a nerd, but I'm a nerd at heart. But as I've gotten older, I've gotten a little further away.
Yeah, I get it.
from
Adulthood
you know,
sucks. Adulthood sucks. Like, you gotta work. You can't play video games.
Yes,
like, I know you love video games, man.
I love video games. I love TV shows. Anyway, I love all this stuff. This is my world. I've been coming to this before the YouTube stuff, but I just want to get deeper into this world, man, so that I can know, so I can do what I want to do this year, just even bigger and better.
Right.
Like just finding these people, because there's so many content creators here, so many. And unfortunately, I don't know a lot.
All right. Well, we gotta go. See you later.
See you.
I just ran into a bunch of content creators. Thank you all for joining me on the journey. Comment below, let me know which tips were the most helpful for you all and helping you all stay consistent on your content creation journeys. If you found anything in this video helpful, please consider liking the video. It helps with the algorithm, or even consider subscribing for more tips and tricks on how to create better content. Till next time, peace.